In this video, I'm going to go over the course resources, or if you're in the instructor view, the resource section of your class. So a lot of instructors ask to have a place to put a syllabus or class notes or something that doesn't follow in the normal assignment, something that you would consider more of the learning management system, the LMS side of Quest. So we listened, and this is the course resources. So I'm inside my class. I'm going to go into this little button over here. It says the resource section. So I click on it, and you'll see a nice little area to put in text. You can type in whatever you want in here. So, hello, welcome to your class. It's a great place to put in office hours, your contact information, just in case, and your students will have a similar view on their side where they'll be able to see this. Now this whole entire area is HTML based, so if you're actually good at HTML and want to use it, you can click on this little button and go right into editing the HTML source. If you're not familiar with that, that's great. There's just some standard buttons on there, lists, bold, underline, italics, different types of font styles. You can put symbols, superscripts, underscripts, a lot of different things. So it's pretty easy to do it. Once you fill out all your data, you're going to want to save it. So it's not that hard to use. It's a great quick little thing to give information to your students. One thing I do want to mention while we're here is that a lot of instructors ask for the ability to email their class and add an attachment to their class. We don't allow that currently at this time. However, if you put your resource here, you can upload files into this area. So what I'm going to put in here, let's say I'm going to open up class notes, day 1 notes. So let's say I want to put my notes for day 1 right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the text for it, and this is what's going to be the clickable link for my students. So when they click on the thing that says day 1 notes, it's going to hopefully download a PDF of the notes for them. So the next thing I want to do is go into this little button that says insert a file. And there's another couple ones like insert an image or insert a video. But insert a file is the one we're going to use. This one looks like a little piece of paper with a green plus sign on it. So I click it. It pulls up this interface. And this is my file manager. And you can see that I only have one small folder in here that deals with one of the learning modules, but there's no actual files for me to upload. So I'm going to need to upload a new file into this system. So I'm going to upload. It's going to ask me to choose a file. Sometimes I use the basic uploader, sometimes I use the one that automatically shows up. And I choose a file, it brings up all my different projects. I get to choose from a list of things that I want to put in. For instance, I'm going to actually, instead of uploading the notes for the day 1 is going to be a chemical spill picture. Who cares? The students will see this. It'll be good for them. So I'm going to upload it to our server. So now we put the file into this area, this file manager. So the next thing I do is I can upload multiple files all at once and then start adding them one by one. Since I only have the one file, I'm going to just double click on it, and it's going to change this area, the part that I had highlighted, into a link, and that link is going to have that file embedded. So if you know stuff about HTML, or you want to look at what that link looks like, you can click on here. It'll show you, or if you wanted to put a link to an external source, you can click on these links and hopefully it'll show it. So for instance, click on here and you'll see that this goes to a source. So if you wanted a link to Google, you could link to that. Whatever you find useful for your students. Alright, so I'm going to save this. And now that my resources are saved, I'm going to open up my student view. I'm going to go down to the class, there it is, my new course, the one that we've been playing in. And over on the side, you'll see the course resources section for the students. So I click on that. I see day 1 notes here. That's great. That's what I wanted. I click on day 1 notes and I will get a file will download to my computer. I'll pull up a picture, whatever I wanted to give my students. So this is a great way to provide your students with files or links that you don't want to include in emails or you can't include in our announcement section. You can do it through the course resource section. So thanks for watching and good luck.